This is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zyon. What's up, LNS fam? Manuel here, and welcome to another video of Lifestyles and Sneakers. Today guys, we're gonna be doing a review of these sneakers. These are called the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zyon. But before we continue with this video, let me just request you guys to smash that like button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do us a favor by clicking the subscribe button down below. Now, the name Zyon was derived from the Hebrew name Zyon. If you are a Yeezy fan or you follow Kanye West, you probably know that most of his idea was inspired by Hebrew. Hence, the names of his sneakers, or some of his sneakers, came from the Hebrew Bible. And this one is also one of them. So Zyon was derived from the Hebrew name Zyon, which means the highest mountain where the city of God was built, which is also the origin of Zimbabwe. I've researched the name and I've seen a lot of very different meanings about the name. Anyway, we're not here to discuss about the name of these sneakers. We're here to check out these sneakers and see what's special about them. Yeezys yet again released another Yeezy 350 V2. Last year they released tons of them and I think I got almost all. I can only count the 350s that I didn't get last year. However, this year, 2020, this is my first ever 350 V2. I didn't get the earlier releases like the Tailgate, the Cinder, and all those other colorways of the 350 V2s. I specifically waited for this pair because I like how it looks. It's kind of different from most of the 350 V2s that they've released already. I like the pattern that they use for these sneakers. This is not your typical Yeezy 350 V2 pattern. As you can see, it's almost similar to the static pattern, but it's kind of different in a way. I also like the earthy tone of this colorway. It's kind of simple but nice. And I also like the Yeezy 350 V2 stripe that you can find on the lateral side. As I mentioned, the pattern of the Primeknit of these sneakers stands out because it's different from the others. However, since it's earth tone, there's nothing too flashy about these sneakers. The only pop of color that you would really notice on these sneakers is this brown stripes. Now, the colors that they use on the Primeknit of these sneakers is predominantly beige, but there's hits of woven brown and gray colors that are in the sneakers. Now, apart from the heel tab missing on these sneakers, you would notice that the heel, over here on the heel, the stitching is different from your usual Yeezy 350 V2. I think so far there's only been two other apart from these stitching that they've released. The original stitching was the X and O's going down, and then for the cinder they released like a 2-line stitch. This one is kind of different and I kind of like it. They use a gray piping on the ankle area over here, and the rest is like your typical Yeezy 350 V2. Now the insole is just like your typical Yeezy 350 V2s, but this time the color for this particular colorway is beige. Now moving on to the midsole, it's the same Yeezy 350 V2 rib midsole, and then on the outsole you will see your typical Yeezy Boost 350 V2 outsole with, of course, the exposed boost on it. This was originally scheduled to be released last Saturday. However, it was postponed, or Yeezy and Adidas postponed it. As we all know, there was a big issue in the United States after Mr. Floyd was brutally killed by a police officer. But we're not gonna talk about that. Now, going back to the sneakers, the release of these sneakers is postponed to July, but there's no exact dates on which date they will release these sneakers. Actually, apart from this, the Blue Oats was also moved. Now, surprisingly, I think there's a lot of backdoor tactics that has been happening, because to my surprise, if you check StockX, you have a full-size run of this Yeezy Zyon, and these sneakers haven't been released yet. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the sizes available on StockX is just limited, but really crazy, as in every single size had a pair, so at least a pair. Now, I heard that there's a lot of stocks for these sneakers, and it's gonna be a general release. So I'm thinking the stocks of these sneakers probably will be almost the same as the Yeezreels, if I'm not mistaken. I do hope that that is correct, because if not, we're in for a very high resale value of these sneakers, because definitely this is a highly coveted colorway because of this new pattern that they use for these sneakers. For those of you who are not familiar with Yeezys, or this is your first time watching a sneaker review of the Yeezys, the sizing of Yeezys varies depending on your foot. So if you are a wide footer, I would suggest you get a half size at least, or a full size up. But if you have narrow feet like me and you like snug fit, then true to size should be fine with you. But if you have narrow feet but you don't like the snug fit, then I would suggest you get a half size up. The retail price of these sneakers is at $220 US. However, in StockX, currently the price is going up to $369 US. I think the price of these sneakers will still go down when the actual release date comes. However, for now, if you want to get a pair of these early, then you have to pay at least $369 US, which I wouldn't recommend. Might as well take the risk of getting this online, because most probably the release of the Yeezys will be online only. Or if you cannot get this on retail, I'm sure the price of these sneakers, or the market value of these sneakers, will go down once we've reached the official release date. So in general, I wouldn't recommend you buying these sneakers early. Now you might be asking, why did I buy this early? Well, I got this pair early so that I can make a review and advise you whether to get this pair early or not. But anyway, one more thing that I would like to highlight, because there's a lot of fake sneakers that are coming out right now, and you have to be careful. Be careful where you buy your sneakers. Anyway guys, that is my review of these sneakers. Again, these are the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zyon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please press the thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please press the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Follow us on all our social media accounts. Until next time.